guys, hope everybody is doing fantastic. This is the tool haul from the Autojumble number 3. And these are all items I've picked up wandering through the fair. So there's several lots here. That was off one buyer, that was off one seller, that was off one seller, that was off a seller, and that was off a seller. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lots, 5 sellers walking through the flea market, and this is what I picked up. So I'm not going to do how much is that, I'm just going to do the whole lot, and then I'll explain what I paid for everything in another video, because it makes it a little bit more tricky. So let's start from here. So I found a toolbox and it was absolutely covered with stuff. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to move all the stuff and have a look what's in that toolbox. And when I opened it, it was this, which is a Snail brand adjustable wrench, which is pretty stiff, but seems to be working. And it looks to be an early one. It's got a letter P there, and it's pretty rusty, to say the least. And it's got a heck of a lot of play in it as well. But I think that'll be a nice candidate for a clean up at some point. So and then this was, when I looked, I don't normally buy these, but I bought one recently, and it's a Bluepoint Supreme, made in the USA. I don't know if you can read that, Bluepoint Supreme. And it's a Whitworth scale, I think. Whitworth 9/16 and 1/2 inch Whitworth. But I don't think that's 1/2 inch Whitworth. It's not a normal 1/2 inch. That looks like more like an inch. But an old Bluepoint anyway. So I thought that was a bit of fun. So those were one item. When the guy told me the price, I didn't argue, put it that way. The next lot was, well, there was haggling involved, are these little banjo oilers. And now for some reason on eBay, they seem to go for quite good money. And the guy had a few of them, so I just bid him on all the ones he had. I think that one's really cool. I mean, that's huge. I mean, look at the size of my hand. So that one's really cool. And I don't know if you guys can help me. I'm not quite sure. It's got red liquid in that. It says on it, made in England by Muller & Co. And it's a valve sprout. And it says the leak-proof oiler. It looks like it's got a red liquid in there. I'm not quite sure how it works. I'm guessing, oh yeah, maybe that's it. Oh, still maybe not, I don't know. Maybe it's cleased. But I just love the colour of it. I think that'll just clean up just nice as it is. So I chucked that in. So I bought the whole lot for one price, and I was quite happy with it. So I saw this laying on the grass, and I thought, oh, it's kind of small, it's kind of cute, I quite like that one. I've not looked at it. It says there, it says made in the USA. I'm not sure if I can read the company. Richard Wrench or something. I don't know, can you guys make that out? I can't make it out, but it says made in the USA. I thought that was kind of cool. So I saw that, which is kind of cool, and I underneath, sort of side on because it was covered, but as I was chatting to the guy, I saw this, and it's a 168B Woden vise, and that's a 2.5 inch vise. Yeah, 2.5 inch little Woden vise, and I thought that is cool to go in the, oh, sorry about that, to go in the vise collection. I thought that'll paint up nice. I haven't checked it. Yeah, it runs pretty well. It's obviously been used recently. It's full of sawdust. But yeah, that's quite a nice one. So I might take that all down to the old sandblasters. I'm not sure. I might just use the old-fashioned paint stripper. So that was all one lot. So I bought that and then saw that and bought that off the same chap. That was one. The next one is this really cool. It says there, standard material. And I'm not quite sure what that is. Is that Ghidorah? Not 100% what that is, but it's kind of cool anyway. And it says it's forged. I think that might say Ghidorah. Runs pretty smooth. And I just thought that is a nice little bent wrench. So that might make the polishing at some point. I'm not sure, but I do like that one. It says they're foreign. I think it's Ghidorah. I'm not 100% sure though, but it could be. But yeah, so very nice. And off the same chap, I purchased this, which is a very unusual little hand vise. Not quite, yeah, that's how it works. And then it closes down and tightens. So that's kind of cool. Let's have a look. I don't know if I can make it out what it says there. It needs a good clean. I think it says the world something on there. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, probably not. But when that's got a metal handle with a metal clamp, and I think that's a really early little hand vise. I quite like that. I think it's very, very cool indeed. So I think that's really cool. A nice little hand vise. So yeah, so that was one item off one guy, which was really cool. And then this is the deluxe item of the lot. Is this brass shoulder plane. And it's had, he's on it, R. Cheetham, A. Broadley, R.C., J. Wilkinson, A. Bradley, whatever it says. So it said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and somebody's actually carved, I don't know if you can see, has carved a flower in it. So in its lifetime, it's had 5 owners, which I think is really cool. Oh, it's got another one there. A Wilco, so 6 owners. It's had 6 owners on it, and it's I think it's a beautiful brass shoulder plane. Now this was off a trader with a lovely cabinet full of tools, and then off the same guy I purchased this. Now I only know the price of this because I bought one recently on the local car boot, but this one seems to be in better condition with having the Stanley sticker. And this is a very nice plane. I'll reveal how much this costs in the next video, but they don't go cheap, these. So I decided to pick that up. So that is the whole lot of items. Some very cool and very well made planes, a very cool little hand vise, and another very cool little spanner. I mean, there's nothing on here I don't think which I wouldn't buy again. Some very cool items. So this is guess the price for all the items. Please put in the heading in the comments which do you think are the coolest purchase. Not the most valuable, which is them, unless you think they're the coolest, but which do you think are the coolest lot out of the 5. So put whatever you think is the coolest and whatever, and also your guess. And then we'll try and get the guesses out hopefully tomorrow or the next day. All right, if you've made it this far in the video, thanks for watching. All right, bye.